Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's a bit of a sad video. The unfortunate passing of Ian Lavender, who was an absolutely amazing actor, and it's really sad he's gone. He was in such amazing shows like Dad's Army and even EastEnders and Goodnight Sweetheart. He was in loads of great TV shows, and it's really sad that he's gone from the world. But he first rose to big fame as playing Private Pike in Dad's Army, and you got all of those iconic lines as "Don't tell him, Pike," and "You stupid boy," and all that sort of stuff. He was just amazing. He was an absolutely amazing actor, and he had great comedic timing in everything he did, and just amazing. Could do stuff from stage work to films to soaps to comedy. He could do it all, and that was just amazing. He was an absolutely amazing actor, and it's a shame that he's gone. He played the role of Private Pike for 9 years between 1968 to 1977. So that's a long time to play a character, and he did it so brilliantly, playing that mummy's boy who was it was just an amazing character he could play, and that kind of argumentative between him and Mr. Mannering, always calling him a stupid boy. It was just hilarious and always was so funny all the time. And I always thought it was brilliant how he could do that. Just so funny and entertaining. And Pike was really very, very a bit stupid, but it was so brilliant. He was also known for playing Derek Harkinson in EastEnders from 2001 to 2005, and he kind of came in where it kind of gave Martin Fowler a bit of a father figure to bounce off and give him that kind of thing, because obviously he'd lost Arthur a few years previously, so it kind of gave him that kind of good storyline. And Ian Lavender was brilliant. There's this amazing scene that you can see on YouTube of Martin and Ian's character Derek fighting on the beach, and it's just truly an incredible scene, really emotional scene after Martin's just found out how his brothers died. You get to see them have that kind of fight, and it was like son, and all that sort of stuff, and it was like, and he like really does care for Martin. You see that attitude, and Ian Lavender could really pull that off. He was playing a very kind and caring character, and Derek was just a nice guy who was looking out for his friends and family, and I thought his portrayal of that character was always great. So much so they even brought him back in 2016 slash 2017 for a few appearances, where he kind of helped Johnny and stuff like that. So that was all very good as well. But he'll always be Pike and he'll always be Derek, those two characters that are very different to each other but are so brilliant in the same way. Because obviously Derek was kind and caring, and obviously Pike was all a bit of a mummy's boy, or Mr. Arthur and stuff like that, Uncle Arthur and all that sort of stuff. And I really love both of those roles, and he pulls them off so well, and they're so quite different, and he's just an incredible actor. And it's really sad that he's now gone, and it's a shame he passed away at the age of 77, which is very sad. And he's just he truly was an incredible actor. He even in the 90s appeared in an episode Goodnight Sweetheart, where he plays Michael Sparrow, who's the son of he's the son of the main character, Gary Sparrow. And you get to see him old, and his life's turned out badly because of all the stuff that Gary did wrong. But Gary goes back in time and he changes it and makes his son his life for his son a lot better. And you're going to see that how they kind of juxtaposition of him at the beginning to him at the end, which I thought was really nice. And Ian Lavender pulls it off brilliantly by playing the scruffy, like trampish version of Michael Sparrow to the rich New Zealand Gary Sparrow, Michael Sparrow, sorry. Yeah, so that was really brilliant. I really enjoyed the kind of differences between that, and he pulled it off really amazingly, playing that character. And also very funny when they do the prices, and they go, oh no, £70, no, £5, no, £20, all that sort of stuff. I love that scene. That was always amazing. And comedic timing. He's really good at comedy. I mean, I loved him as Pike, and I loved him playing Michael Sparrow in that episode. He was brilliant as well. I watched that today. Thoroughly enjoyed that episode. I love Goodnight Sweetheart. I need to review that on the channel at some point. Um, but yeah, going back to him playing Pike, that kind of boosted him into big fame, I would kind of say, and gave him that popularity, and loads of people liked him. He seemed like a really great guy, and it's a shame that he's gone now. But yeah, truly incredible actor, and it's such a shame that he passed away at the age of 77. I mean, he was very close to making it to 78, but unfortunately he didn't. When he did play Derek in EastEnders, he has that great relationship with Pauline Fowler. They kind of bounce off each other really well, and they got that really good friendship, and that kind of it was kind of like a husband and wife relationship, but not really. They were sort of like really friendly with each other, like an old married couple. But they had their few arguments here and there. But I feel like they were really brilliant together, and it's such a shame that Ian Lavender's now gone, and he's passed away, because I really wanted him to come back. I did a video, I think my video, not before this, one before that, was me talking about EastEnders characters I wanted to see back, and he was one of them, because it would make sense for him to see Martin, because it's been a long time since he saw Martin Fowler, and it would be really interesting to see him back on the square, but unfortunately that won't happen now. But he was just truly an amazing actor. I really did enjoy that. I'm going back to that scene on the beach that I mentioned earlier. That was truly amazing. How he said, "I don't want to be your dad." It was like he was just there to look out for Martin and be that figure that he was, that influenced him. And Martin Fowler is a lot better man now than he was when he was in the 2000s. He was doing dodgy stuff, that character was, but Derek changed him and made him the better Martin Fowler we know today. So yeah, shall always. And he also took the blame, his character, Derek, always took the blame for stuff Martin had done, and being that real loyal father figure to him, which I always found really entertaining. Now, going back to his other roles, obviously Pike. Pike was obviously, the mummy's boy, Uncle Arthur, and all that sort of stuff. So really loved him. It was so funny, and obviously him with Walker and that kind of banter, and the camaraderie of all of those characters together were really, really brilliant. And he definitely stood out, and it's a shame that all the cast of Dad's Army have now since passed away, and he was the only one who was still with us until very recently when he passed away. He was also the youngest cast member in Dad's Army, because a lot of the people in the cast of Dad's Army were all very young, obviously, apart from Ian Lavender and James Beck, who also passed away, but he passed away whilst they were filming, so that must have been very sad for them as well. I feel really sorry for Ian Lavender's friends and family. It must be a huge loss for you, and he was a phenomenal actor, an absolutely amazing actor, and it is a massive loss. So I just want to say goodbye, Ian Lavender. You were a brilliant actor, and rest in peace. Goodbye, Ian Lavender. You were a legend.